Good morning, guys, and welcome back to New Nassau. I just got finished with my morning coffee routine, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Over here, we have my little coffee grove. A few weeks ago, I went and met with another local food forester, and she was absolutely wonderful. She gave me all of these coffee plants, along with a bunch of dragon fruit cuttings and a mango tree and a banana pup. She was really, really wonderful. It's always nice to see that other people are giving away food plants. So I let these guys hang out here for a while. Coffee plants really like shade, and as you can see, I've got a nice canopy of palm trees here that pretty much provide a nice shade cover throughout the entire day. And when I planted these guys, I think on this one, all of these 4 complete leaves were actually not there. They may have started to look like this. So this one's really happy. And they all have at least 4 new leaves growing. So they seem to really like this spot. It's going to take a long time for that first cup of coffee to be ready, but I think it's really going to be worth it. I'm really excited about this. I've never grown coffee before. And it was nice to meet somebody local who's having good success with it. So yeah, my little coffee garden, which is doing really, really well. And since we're standing over here, I planted my 100th tree last week, and that tree was a Jaboticaba. And that is also doing absolutely fantastic. I was a little worried about this stuff as we get into the winter months, because while I am technically situated in 9B hardiness zone, meaning I'm not supposed to get too far below 40 degrees. When I was out here in January and February, I did have a couple days where there was frost on the ground and on the trees, which typically occurs at about 40 degrees. So I think I'm very much on the line of 9B and 10A, which is kind of the tipping point for a lot of things. I don't know if I'll get the chill hours for all the peaches and the pears and the apples that I have. And I also face a small danger of the stuff like the mangoes and the guavas getting some cold damage. But I think I've got a few microclimates here that if I position everything correctly, I might be in a magical little sweet spot where I get to have everything. And that would be super cool. We'll find out more about that about come March, once the full cold season has passed and I find out if my peaches and pears and apples are fruiting or not. But more on this Jaboticaba. This guy has a ton of new growth since I put him in when I made my thank you video. He was looking a little scraggly. But all of this stuff, the leaves that are kind of this pale red pinkish color, all of that's brand new growth. So this is spitting out new growth all over the place. Jaboticaba is a really unique tree. It takes about 8 to 10 years to fruit. And that is because, unlike most fruit trees where you'd get flowers on the end here and then they'd get pollinated and then they would turn into fruit and like hang off the end of the branches, the Jaboticaba is going to flower and fruit from the old growth. So we are going to get flowers and fruit all along the main trunk of the tree. And it creates a really weird, kind of magical looking tree that is unique to everything else. But that's why it takes so long to fruit, is because it requires lots of old growth to create flowers and subsequently fruit. So yeah, that's our Jaboticaba and coffee. Collie's doing her morning patrols here. So thank you so much for watching the video and tuning in and keeping up with everything that I'm doing this morning. As always, follow on Facebook and Instagram, and check out the YouTube channel. New Nassau Food Forest is the title of everything. And if you like the project and want to donate, I am on Venmo at New Nassau Food Forest. Feel free to send any amount of money for whatever reason that you want to. Everything helps, and I am very grateful for all of you that continue to support the project. Until next time, namaste.